Hey, I'm Camille.
I'm always fixing my hair.
You're fixing something all the time. Oh,
I know.
I know.
I had some of your cocktail.
Did you have? No, it is.
Hey, there's something big that's happening in 5 days.
And what is this?
Well, actually, there's 2 events, y'all, in case you want to watch some TV. Fox is covering the royal wedding starting at 4:30 a.m. Here's the deal.
I can't wait.
Here's the deal. They're going to be replaying that thing for years. Don't be getting up at 4:30 to watch it.
No, just get your TiVo. Record it.
Yeah, don't do that. And,
or listen to us. We'll tell you all about it.
We're going.
No.
Megger sent us she sent us an invite. Not her family.
Her dad's not going.
But Shock Talking's going to be there.
You know her daddy ain't going.
No, now.
Is he going now?
Listen to this.
Which tablet is true?
No, actually, when we were on the show today at Fox.
Yeah, they changed.
We got, so here, in case you're like, wait, I slept through it, I don't know what's happening. Yesterday, Meghan Markle's dad says, I'm not going to be able to walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to make it. So he had a heart attack, supposedly. He's still in the hospital.
Yes.
Doctors have not given him clearance, right? But her half-sister, okay, who she's not close with, decided, hey, Dad, why don't we stage some paparazzi pictures and you can make some money on it? So one of the things that was staged was he was getting measured for his tux. You know,
I saw that.
Photographer.
Yeah.
Another
and
thing.
Reading a book on.
No, he was reading. He was at a coffee shop. He was looking online, and there's an article of Meghan and Harry. So there's a picture of him with that. Another one, he's exercising. He's trying to get in shape for the wedding. Anyway, all of those were staged, and it came out. Now, Queen Mum and the palace was pissed.
Oh.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, Camille?
Well,
they're like, hang on a second. What is wrong with you Americans? As far as their family, right? Because now the dad goes, I'm embarrassed. I'm not going to walk you down the aisle. Which, by the way, he still hasn't met Harry.
Oh,
there's a whole cluster of problems going on.
Remember I told you, well, I think I said it here. There's going to be something going on with the royal family. Okay.
So now the dad, breaking news, decides. This is how he put it. I thought this was interesting. You don't even have your mic on. Get your mic on.
I'm sure I'm good.
I talk loud. Here's what he said. In order. This is a historical event and my daughter's wedding.
Right.
I don't want to miss a historical event.
Well, he shouldn't.
No, wait a second. You should be there for your daughter, not because this is a historical event.
It's about your daughter. I kind of wonder if there's problems with this guy.
Oh.
You think? I mean, I'm just wondering what
he wants to make, I think it was like $100,000.
He wants to make money on his daughter's wedding?
Yes. Well, that's what the paparazzi pictures are about.
Yeah.
So then the half-sister goes, well, don't get mad at my dad. This was my idea. And then she turns it around a little bit and she goes, I was just trying to help the royal family, make them think, look, my dad's going, he's working out.
Oh.
He's getting his tux all measured and blah, blah, blah. Well, now the dad goes, I want to go, but he's still in the hospital and the doctors haven't given him clearance to get on an airplane and go fly to the over the pond.
Not a good idea. Look, here's my fear. He dies. He's going to get over there and die or something. Look, and I feel like there's some sort of weirdness.
You've been saying for a long time, like,
there's going to be something going on with that royal wedding. It's just not going to go seamlessly. It's going to be problematic. Well, so far we have had that.
You know what?
This isn't all of it. There's something for next month that's going to be a little weird for the royal family.
You know what? And I will say, because I was talking to my producer at work, and he goes, look, the press, the press in the UK loves to just drum up stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm there.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I was trying to cross my legs, y'all, and they don't fit.
We trying to face each other.
So
we're going to do a little therapy.
We don't even know how much of this is really sensationalized or not. However,
fake news.
When the press came down on Meghan for not inviting all of her family, heck, when you have a half-sister that does that, I don't blame you.
I kind of wonder about her family now. I mean, I wonder if he knows about her family.
Well, and now the speculation is, of course, it's going to be speculation because that's what we as humans do. Is Meghan's mom going to walk her down the aisle? Is Prince William? Is Prince Charles? Is she going to do it by herself? No, the wedding's happening.
Okay.
The wedding's happening.
I've committed blasphemy, apparently. Gretchen's going to bawl.
Seriously. Inside Edition's called Camille Pendleton. What?
Well, here's what I really wonder. I mean, when I look at this, I'm like, There's something off here. And look, I love her. I think she's I think they're a cute couple. I do believe they love each other. This is genuine. But there's something going on, and I just don't feel like there's just some not cool, there are tragedy things happening here. I'm not kidding. So I really wonder if it's going to happen.
Well, Prince Edward is
I
old.
know. Well, I know it's got to get done soon.
Wait, no,
It's fine.
Edward Philip?
It's Philip.
Philip,
Philip. You got to get your princess straight, girl. Well,
He's the wife of the queen. I mean, he's the husband of the queen. He doesn't really have a title because he kind of married into it.
It really wasn't water. I think she drank my drink. We're gonna get.
They'd be like,
You
there's
got
this former Miss USA. She didn't know shit about
Yeah, well,
about the royal family.
she does know about royal crown.
Oh, y'all, in case you just don't have enough crownage,
She's got
the
her
Miss
own.
USA pageant is going on Monday night.
That is a blinger, man. That is
Oh,
a
listen.
sparkly little.
Put your shades on because this may come out and get you.
Damn.
Yeah, this
That is your crown.
This is my crown from Miss USA back in 1801.
Oh, honey, that's beautiful.
And so I took it to work today because we are actually talking. Fox is carrying the Miss USA
Yes.
pageant, so we're going to talk about it. But for high security reasons, we didn't do it today. And I didn't want to leave it in the office. I had to take it home.
No, but you better carry that around with you. She's bringing in this briefcase. I'm like,
I know it's a
girl,
gun case.
Are you? I know. I saw that.
It's a legit gun case. That
What
people-
is that? Are we
and when
Uzi?
well, no, it isn't.
AR-15
This is what
coming
it
in.
looks like, y'all.
I know.
And right here used to be a plaque that said Miss USA, but what does that say?
Gun
Gun gauge. Yeah, and the inside of it looks like this.
Damn.
It
Isn't that
was all
amazing?
made from my crown. Anyway,
awesome.
okay, so
Good for you.
I thought this would be kind of fun. Just in case you're thinking you're missing out by not marrying Prince William or Prince Harry, I want you to think again. Because right here in my hands, friends, are a set of rules.
Yeah,
that
can you imagine?
Duchess Kate, and I'm assuming,
I wish I knew the rules before I got married.
Meggers isn't going to be able to do this either.
Well, let's find out. Oh, so Princess Kate can't do this
She
stuff either.
cannot. No, she cannot, y'all. This
She's-
is
So you
this
got to have
is-
a written agreement from your relatives when you marry in the royal family. You cannot do certain things, like what? Spit in public or something? What?
Oh, I'm sure that's not written. That's known. No, this
great.
came from the royal family.
What?
And all of these have to be agreed upon before you ever get into the
Shit,
family.
girl, that's more than a page.
There's 2 pages, y'all. Okay, listen to this. She cannot hug William in public. And if you think about it, they
What?
never are affectionate.
not.
Meggers and Harry, now they are. And I'm wondering,
kinda
is that going to
slip
have to
in.
stop? Because they hold hands and
They
do all
do.
kinds of
There's-
stuff.
there's
You're
little-
not allowed to hold hands.
There's some PDA going on. It's not a lot. They're not making out or nothing, but
No, the Queen does not like any PDA.
oh, and the Queen.
This is from the Queen. Camille, she wrote this and sent it to me. Not really. Princess Kate cannot sign any autographs. Now, I get this. You know why?
Yeah, I get that too.
For her
see that.
signature, they don't want it to go out
Yeah,
as an official
could-
document and kind of,
be forged or whatever. I get
Yes,
it. I get it.
I got that. She cannot profit from any of her work. Now, she's actually a professional photographer.
I know.
So she can't sell her photos, or if she decides to needlecraft, she can't do anything and make money for it. She's a goodwill ambassador.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
You know, really, what do
I
you
guess
need?
she's. I think.
sweetie?
Yeah. You don't need to pay him for much
What do
now,
you need?
right?
Now, if you and I are invited by the Queen Mum to go have dinner, this rule applies to us too, as it does to Duchess Kate. When Queen Elizabeth stops eating, so does everybody else. I do not care if you like that tiramisu.
You're done.
You can't. You put your fork down. When she puts her fork down, you put your fork down. You're done.
Wow.
That's wrong, y'all. That's a waste of food.
That's
Um,
not very.
you're not
stingy.
allowed to eat mussels or oysters.
Are you shitting me? Is this serious?
Yeah, and they say because they can't risk the health issues that could be related to it. This is royalty.
Maybe they know something.
As Miss USA, I eat oysters all the time because nobody cared. Now this is where you're going to have a hard time.
I know.
Even though
She
you're
loves that
pretty
crown. I know.
neutral right now, you cannot have flashy nail color.
What?
As a member of the female monarchy,
Yours are more flashy than me.
I
You
know.
got pink.
I know.
Is white too much?
No, you'd be fine. But I think
Okay.
the length, you can't do that length.
That's short for me.
It's for you, Camille. However, you are not a duchess. So, princess,
Writes
duchess.
me
I
off.
don't know what the difference in a duchess and a princess is. I
I
don't
used
know.
to. I'm off on my.
She wears soft pink 28,
What is that?
or she wears nude number 423.
Lipstick?
No, that's her nail color. Did you
Oh.
know the Queen Mum has worn the same nail color since 1989?
And you can only wear what she wears?
No, she can only wear those two shades.
Oh, she can't.
And they are almost transparent. It is very neutral. Especially, this is where
She's
you'd have a problem.
conservative queen.
No, we're talking about Duchess Kate.
I'm clear, but the queen looks conservative to me with all these rules.
Camille's like,
Or
I can't do it.
I don't think I said that, did I?
If
couldn't
you
do
are going to some big fancy schmancy event, you have got to have on the most modest fingernails. All right. No social media. Anybody in the Monarch family, like Meggers, is going to have to stop.
And she did. She turned off her Instagram account, all that stuff.
No social media. They have their people that handles all
Media.
photographs that are published, and it's very well controlled.
Sure.
Again, during Miss USA, they don't care.
Well, I kind of care because you can't wear that around.
No, I'm just saying you post whatever you want, and
Yeah, okay.
they kind of care. That's not true.
Well.
No PDA. Remember, the Queen finds it unacceptable. Can't hold hands in public. You can't smooch. You can't do any of that stuff. Strict dress code. Camille, cover up your cha-chas. You cannot wear leather.
My nipples are down.
If the
My nipples
animals,
are down here. I'm good.
you can't. She can wear leather because Duchess Kate, before they were married, she used to wear like skinny jeans and boots and stuff like that. She can wear leather now as long as the animals haven't been sacrificed. Y'all, they're dead. What
But if
animal
they
is
died
not
of natural
sacrificed?
causes, it's all right.
You know, I was just driving down the road and there was a possum on the side. It was already dead, so I decided to make me a handbag. Is that what they're talking about?
I have no clue how they do that. Unless they really do collect dead animals and use them. Now go back to my cha-chas for a second. Hold on a minute.
I'm going to get there.
Wait a
Trust
minute.
you me,
I'm not showing my
it.
cha-chas.
You are showing enough right there.
That's not like I can help that. But I'm not like, but my
Yes, you
nipples.
can, and
I'm
I'm like-
thinking
Camille, no.
I'd have to wear turtlenecks. Oh, I could not do it.
Okay, they cannot vote. No member of the monarchy can vote. They have to remain neutral. I get it.
Is this suppressing women? Are we suppressing?
No, it's
women's thought?
anybody. It's
So
Prince Charles. It's
okay.
anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get
Wow.
off the Queen's back.
No.
Okay.
I'm not on her back.
Here's the part where Camille's going to have an issue. No provocative dressing.
Oh yeah. Because I'm so provocative.
I don't mean salad
Oh, my
dressing.
God. Whatever. Look at this little teaser here. She's got a little peekaboo.
Hey,
She's got peekaboo going on.
Listen, you see my
That's
Insta-
provocative. That is, have you seen her Instagram, y'all?
I was
Okay,
just gonna
she's
say,
in her underwear.
Hello,
She's in
Kevin.
her
This is black.
underwear and bra.
Why are you
It's
bringing
like-
that up?
And then
The
she bent
princess
over her
is
little.
not-
She's got her ass. I mean, you can see through. You know your leg. My legs touch, so you do not. But even if I bend over, you cannot see air through my legs. My legs they're just tight together. Not her. She's got her little. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
you should look at her Instagram.
Always
Just saying.
wearing a modest dress, and she hardly goes out in pants. You know what? And you know what? I just watched
I
this
could not
documentary
wear
on
dresses.
Netflix about Princess Diana. And when Princess Diana knew that Charles was cheating with Camilla,
Oh.
did you notice she started changing?
Her
she
image,
was the
she did.
first
She did.
princess that wore like shoulders and a low cut. As a matter of fact, there's
pants, a
there's
lot,
a yes, she did. There's a cocktail dress that everybody was like,
Ooh,
whoa.
the black
Yeah,
one. Right?
it is a
Yep,
black one.
yep,
And
yep.
really, I look at it now and I go,
I remember.
that
It's
was
pretty
crazy.
modest. Well,
Yeah, but back
apparently for the queen.
Yeah. But, she hardly wears pants. And I'm thinking to myself, she's in her 20s.
Poor girl.
And so that's why everybody made such a stink about Meggers wearing the ripped jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, we don't do that. Yo, let's keep in mind, she's American. She's not British.
This
She's
is going to be a
American.
hard thing for
Okay,
her.
here we go.
I miss Diana.
If you notice, minimal black clothing.
Minimal black clothing.
You are not allowed to wear black during the daytime.
I'm screwed.
I know. And if you travel, you always have to carry in your travel a set of black clothing in case somebody dies in the royal family and when you land and get off that airplane, you've got black on.
Wow.
I know there's rules out the butt, y'all.
Like we're all in communication 24/7 and we all know
I know.
someone dying.
If you're a
guess it's possible.
fan of playing Monopoly, you're not allowed to do that.
She don't like Monopoly?
Some King Henry the something long a time ago said,
Must have won and she got pissed and said, I ain't doing this shit again.
he's like, I wanted Park Place. Yeah.
I want the thimble.
Now, I don't want the dog. God, give me the wheelbarrow.
I never really understood that
dumbass.
game anyway. I don't like like it.
You know why?
All right, I just pass on that.
The
That's
queen
all right.
mom
I
is
can
like,
handle
I
that.
got a bunch of railroads and
Yeah,
utilities.
I cannot play Monopoly. Well, all
I get
right.
bored.
I like Scrabble.
I don't
like
really
Scrabble.
care.
Yeah.
Anyway, they ain't playing Monopoly. Now this one I get. So the royal family cannot travel together, whether it's on a plane,
Right.
a boat, or a train, because you
Neither
could
can
wipe.
the president or vice president, by the way.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't wipe out the whole family and it's all gone.
Yes.
And so Kate, I like to call her Kate. You can call her Duchess or Princess. So she can't even travel with William.
In a car.
Well, I think, I mean, obviously they did the
But not
wedding,
in the
but
air-
like if they're,
Yeah. That's smart.
Get this. This is the part Camille would fit in just fine. It's required that you visit the beauty parlor
Oh,
frequently. Guess how
I
many
like
times a
that.
week she goes?
how many?
Guess.
5?
3.
3. That's
3.
a lot.
I know. She's got to get her nails done. She's got to make sure her hair is being
Perfect.
able to blow in the wind and still look acceptable.
Well,
While she wears those
I like this.
leather
I like
that
I like
has
big
not been
print.
purposely killed.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
She can only be a Protestant Anglican. Anglican.
Do you want me to read that for you, Sugar?
Protestant.
Anglian.
That's not how you say it either. She can only be Protestant. You know why? Because Queen Elizabeth is apparently like the queen of the church.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So before she got married, she had to get baptized and move over.
Wow.
Right.
Right.
They have to spend Christmas together.
I like that. I think that's sweet. Yeah,
They
I like
have
that.
to, and they open
You
presents
gonna let
over
me read
tea.
anything? Or am I
Oh, sure, you go ahead. I just didn't know if you can read my writing.
They just wondered if I was just going to be.
I know, like, oh, is Camille part of this, or is Gretchen just going to yak the whole time?
It's a damn good thing I used to work for lawyers because I can read this writing
I
whole
know,
time.
I'm sorry.
No crying in public. I'm screwed there because I cry all the
I
time.
know, but
I'm
can
a
you
weenie.
imagine, like, some of her service in humanitarian, situations where there's
Right.
dying
Oh,
children?
I would
like,
just have a hard time.
Can't.
Yeah. The stock.
she must
Oh,
walk.
she must walk 2 steps behind William.
Camille's going off on this one. I'll be
That's why
back.
I
She's
ran
going to go.
I ran away from Provo because I was not going to become sweet, submissive, and stupid in a marriage. I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
That has been a rule for quite a while, and it's supposed to show respect. Well, if you notice, Prince Philip can't walk
Right.
next to the Queen
Nope.
either. It's whoever
It's
is in. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let you read that one. No nicknames in the palace.
That's right.
So I can't say, hey, sugar, hey, dumpling, hey, punnet. I can't say that.
No, they can't
Honey?
call each other things like Fruit Loop and Cupcake and things like that.
No, it's Prince William, or is it
I don't know.
Harry? I mean, it's just a formal name.
I don't know. I bet you Meggers breaks that rule.
Well, she's probably breaking a lot of rules behind closed doors. The wedding bouquet must be myrtle.
Yeah, they must have a sprig of myrtle. That is tradition in the royal
That's
family
cool.
forever.
I like that.
Yeah, so her bouquet has to have that.
The Royal Act of 1722, you cannot marry without the approval of the royal family. Really?
Did you? Yes, because Prince Harry, they got engaged, but the official release from the Queen Mum that gives her approval did not happen right away.
Well,
I know.
that's something.
So if you're thinking, you know what, maybe there's a chance for me, there's not.
I think
If
no.
the Queen says no, it is no.
She probably wouldn't like me very much. I
I
show
know.
too much cleavage, apparently. I
Um,
can't, but I'm not, I can't, I get too hot with, I can't do turtlenecks. And I just feel like I'm all, here.
Well,
Just-
you are right there.
Not very
um,
fun.
he-
No, I didn't read that one.
No,
but
no,
that's
no.
long.
So I'm going to tell you about that one.
right.
So you have to know the Queen's signals.
Okay.
Okay. Have you noticed Queen Elizabeth always has a purse?
Yes.
I don't
And
know
it
my
matches her
Always.
attire.
I'm
always.
like, what's in that? Do you have like Tic Tacs and lip gloss? I don't think so.
Little bit
Like,
of a
what's in there?
bag, yeah.
If she is at a dinner and she puts her purse on the table, that is a signal.
Really?
And the other royals, so Megger, you're going to have to learn this because Kate did. That means we are leaving this dinner in 5 minutes.
You best be getting up and going.
You better
Really.
shovel that food in because remember, once the Queen puts her fork down.
We're all done. Well, I'd listen,
Also,
right?
I don't know if I was telling you this or if I talked about this on Fox. If you notice, the princess always has a clutch.
I have. Yeah.
So they are taught that you always carry a purse because if you're in a situation you don't want to hug or shake somebody's hand, you hold your purse.
Oh.
Now the Queen keep this in mind when you go meet her this weekend at the
Royal
wedding.
wedding.
The wedding. If she switches her little handbag over to the other arm, that means she doesn't want to talk to that person anymore.
Oh, and so come help her out, get her out of there, or what?
911! Yeah, see, Camille and I, we just text each other like, help,
It's like,
help, this guy's bugging me.
I just look.
Right.
I'll just go say, I gotta go.
Camille's like this, can I have another margarita? So those are some rules,
Isn't that something?
right?
I think if you're the queen, you're entitled to wake up whatever the hell you want. You go,
Listen,
girl.
That queen, she is, first of all,
She's stunning.
She
She's
is
amazing.
I think she's 93, 92. She is the oldest living
Yep. Royal.
monarch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? She's sharp as a whip. I was reading this article. She
Hilarious.
eats salmon sandwiches or salmon
Yeah.
somethings
Good. Omega oils. Yeah.
every day for lunch. She whatever fruit is not in season, like say strawberries in the winter, she will not eat them because by the time they get to England from wherever they
Yeah.
are grown,
They're not
they've
good.
lost their nutritional value.
Totally.
Like she's on this,
Smart.
right?
Smart.
Like her brain is all there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, she looks good in orange.
She does.
I saw her with her coat and her pen and her purse
Orange.
and her hat.
Beautiful.
Oh, could you wear all those hats?
No.
Yeah, you would squish the head.
I would. I don't like hats. I mean, look, if I'm outside, if I'm weeding I'll wear a hat.
If you go to
I used
this
to wear
wedding,
cowboy hats
Camille,
when I was younger.
you
My
have got
dad's
to wear a hat and you've got to cover up your
I have to wear a
cleavage.
hat?
You have yes, everyone going to the royal wedding. I've
Wears
already
a hat?
got
Even
mine.
a man?
No.
Just women wear hats. Well, it used to be just that was proper for men.
Well,
Interesting.
if you're wearing
But she
wearing
does. She
tails, you
loves
do wear a
hats.
top hat. Here's the deal.
Imagine
Knowing
the
my
thousands
luck,
of hats she's got.
I'd be sitting on like row 188, and
I'd
there'd
be
be
in the
some
bleachers.
there'd be some man in front of me with a huge ass top hat.
Yeah,
Right?
but you're 6 feet. You'd be all right. I'm the one that'd be like, "Can I sit on your lap?"
And I'd be like, well, just for that, I'm gonna jack my hair up. I'm gonna and then I'm gonna put a hat on top of that.
Oh God. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
10 feet tall now.
I know I am.
You're
In
already
case that's
42.
not interesting enough for you, because we just brought you a whole cafeteria of all kinds of useful information.
I
in
never
case-
knew.
In case you want to be a duchess or a princess, or I don't know what those are.
Or follow weird rules because I'm just not a rule
I
follower
know.
mostly. I've had a hard time with that.
Well, and Meggers has already broken a few. You know, she had her official engagement pictures without pantyhose. Like that's never happened, Camille.
What?
I know.
See, I
I haven't worn
wear-
pantyhose
in
in-
years. I just cannot fathom.
No.
I'd rather spray tan my legs than.
I don't know.
I'd rather do a lot of things than wear pantyhose.
I know. Yeah, and so it'll be interesting to see. Now, give us your psychic on this whole. It's Saturday, I believe.
It's this weekend, and I'll tell you that. Look, today's the 15th of May. Uranus just went into Taurus.
Did you hear what your Uranus just did?
So, woo. I watched Winston Churchill last night. I don't
Oh,
know
the
if you guys-
movie?
Oh my God! And when you just said the bum, so he went like this. Oh my God! Watch that movie, y'all. It's so funny. I guess there's signs. This is peace. This is up the bum. Anyway, in England,
And the Queen puts her fork down.
I laughed my ass off. Her father had a stutter, and he actually commissioned Winston Churchill to handle the situation with Hitler. Phenomenal
It's
man.
a good movie.
Love that movie and phenomenal man. Anyway, I digressed. Or I digressed. I don't know.
I'm gonna bring her back.
What were we on? What, yeah.
We were talking about
Yeah.
what's
Okay, good.
the
So here's what's
royal
happening.
wedding.
Here's what's happening. Well, and not even just the royal wedding, in the world. Look, when Uranus moves into a different sign, it's a big deal. When Uranus hit Aries, it was the day Fukushima was, that disaster happened in Japan about 8-9 years ago. Okay? So today, Uranus is going into Taurus.
That's me and you.
I'm an Aries with Taurus.
What's happening? What's happening with my anus and Taurus?
Yeah, your Uranus is going to be in trouble here, girl. So,
What? Is it really?
yes, now this instead of this. Sorry, y'all. No, but now we look at what's happening in Hawaii. Okay, this is to me that kind of situation. This is a Fukushima type thing. Okay.
Well, and you know what? So not only has the disaster happened with that, but
Yeah.
now it's the gases.
Right. No, it could kill people. They
it's
have to
an
get them
awful,
off that
awful
island.
situation. Yeah.
Well, and that's the same kind of thing with Fukushima, though. So I don't know if that's what this is, but look, Uranus takes 82 years to go through a sign. So You got to go through all the signs.
That's going to be up my bum for 82 years.
82 years, girl. You got Uranus. No, so here's what this is. Taurus is all about. It's about survival. It's farming. It's land. It's money. It's resources. It's so that's what Taurus represents.
So like my pole dancing.
Survive. That's your survival. That's your bread and butter. Yeah, she's not kidding. So and I've got one coming. It's a little bit stouter though because I got
like,
it's a plus size version.
Feels like
So-
I got me a fire hydrant. We're
Got
doing
me
some
a-
sexy shit on that
I
fire
got me a
hydrant.
hose. Oh my god, can you imagine me pole dancing? Anyway, so it'd be kind of hilarious, wouldn't it? That would be a funny skit. You'd be pole dancing, I'd be trying to follow you. Anyway, okay. People laugh.
I'm
their
worried
ass
about my anus. Keep going.
I bet you aren't. And so this thing is a big deal. It impacts every sign differently. Okay.
Yeah.
For Taurus people, it's going to hit that first house, which is you. Uranus represents independence. It's also technology. It's out of the box stuff, but it's you becoming completely authentic and who you really are. So at the end of a Uranus hit, it's about an 8-year cycle for everybody, and it does bring you into authentically who you really are in that area. For you, as the Taurus sun sign, you've got that in your first house, which is how you appear to the world. It can be radical, unexpected new identities, new changes in
Like a
how-
sex change? Caitlyn Jenner? What?
Were we gonna follow Katie Jenner? Are you trying to announce something here, girl?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
No, it's mostly about. But if that really is who you are, if for the people that are,
Yeah,
are
for
transgender,
other Taurus,
absolutely, they could go. They may have the resources to create that sex change
I
for
love it.
themselves. Me too.
I love it.
So this is like a time for you to really become you. Now, you will go through times when you're louder or more obnoxious or more forceful, and you won't be capable of bullshit. That's just bottom line. You're going to be less tolerant of bullshit. So it is the lioness coming out to fight the battle. You're not going to be able to sit back and be passive about anything anymore. That's how it goes.
Watch out, everybody.
Here we go.
Watch out.
For Geminis, they have, maybe I should do a whole new thing on this because we're, whatever, maybe not.
We're only 26 minutes.
Okay, good. So for Geminis, Uranus is sitting in the 12th house.
What's a Gemini birthday?
That is June,
Okay.
Early, mid May 20th to June 20th about. So Gemini people have this unconscious mind and conscious mind kind of having a reunification, for lack of better words. But what the 12th house represents is institutions. So hospitals, prisons, monasteries, churches. So they're going to go through some sort of experience in the next 8 years. These are all experiences that last about 8 years, where they may have to go to hospital for themselves or another. Unconscious mind things where these are memory surfacing, like past memory surfacing.
Could be
Painful. Could be
enlightening.
enlightening. Could be past life stuff. Yeah, but Geminis are going to go through like instant karma type things too.
Wow.
So it's a radical shift for Geminis. And then, what's after Gemini? Cancers. So Cancer people are born after Gemini. And Cancers are going through group identity changes. So it's like your tribe. Imagine your tribe. Like you're fitting in at this church, or you're fitting in at this school, or this is your group of people. Like Uranus hitting that is kind of going to dismantle your tribe or the people you hang with on a routine basis. It could be a passing away of somebody. It could be an ending. And it could be a whole
Like a
new
job situation.
Could be a new group of job. Could be it's groups of people. Yeah,
Okay.
so that could change
Okay.
exactly. So that's good. And then for Leos, my daughter's Leo. So for little Leos, it's hitting the 10th house, career, game changer on direction of life for 8 years. This changes.
I want to be a Leo.
Oh, it's good stuff for Leos. So Leos, I have a Leo midheaven, which means I look like a lioness, and it's the flowing
I
hair.
believe that.
I know,
Raise your hand
weird.
up there if you believe.
Hallelujah. So,
Man.
but I know, that crazy.
Don't ever cut your hair then.
Well, I just can't.
Can't do a bob. I
Okay,
wouldn't know
no.
who you were. The thing is, she's
No.
like a gopher now.
I know it's like the big haired blonde. That's who it is. Yeah. So I'm known for that. But anyway, but Leo people are going to change their direction in career. It's a huge shift in the direction they're going in life.
Wow.
I know, it's kind of a cool thing. You got some. Well, no, your kids are Aquarian too. But anyway, so then we have what's after Leo?
Aries?
Virgo.
Oh, Virgo.
Virgo. So Virgos have some really interesting things going on in the 9th house. So 9th house is higher mind, higher education, spirituality, sometimes legal matters, by the way. So it's some sort of learning something brand new, and media. It's publication, it's writing. So a lot of Virgos could be doing something like that.
I love it.
I know. And Virgos are pretty detail-oriented people. They're usually OCD in something. They're smart. They're the surgeons of the world. They're usually doctors, or lawyers because they're so detail driven.
Cure cancer, everybody.
They're OCD. And then what's after Virgo?
Adeline.
Scorpio. No, Libra.
Libra.
You're right. Thank you. Libras are going through something kind of interesting because it's going to hit that 8th house. So Uranus in the 8th house is 8th house rules sudden unexpected deaths. Okay, so Libras have something that happens that's fate, that feels like a fated, destined situation. And again, this is an 8-year cycle. So something is going to happen to Libras where it does change and alter their future and how they look at the world. They're less fearful. They are coming out of this low confidence era. They've been kind of in a rut for 8 years, by the way. Now they're kind of coming out saying, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm going to say what I think. I'm going to do what I want. So they're more independent and less fearful. It's a game changer time for Libras.
Wow.
This is a good time for Libras, yeah.
Hey, does this,
And they can't count on other people's money in a way. So they may have to get their own money going on.
right,
Just,
does Uranus only hit one house
It's-
per sign?
It hits, yeah. It hits. It's always, all the planets are always somewhere in someone's chart.
Okay.
So Uranus for you is your 1st house. For Gemini is the 12th house. It
And
kinda
does
goes
that
around.
disrupt all the other houses?
It can, because there's things that impact that with trines, conjunctions, squares. Yeah,
Okay.
it is geometry. It is math.
I mean, you watch
astrology-
Camille will like map some shit out, and I'll go like, you
You're like,
lost
yes,
me.
I traced that real good.
Scorpio, so that's next.
Yeah, Scorpio's next. So Scorpio people have Jupiter in their 1st house. This is a different thing. They have Jupiter in the 1st house, which is protection and blessings. But for them, Uranus is hitting the 7th house of partnerships. So Scorpios are going to go through some really crazy stuff with other people. So business partnership, work partnership, any sort of relationship, they cannot really count on who's across from them. Like they're going to have some
Wow.
issues, I know,
Wow.
going on with their
Keep
people.
your eyes open.
Right. And then we have
Sag?
Sagittarius. Yes, our camera guy, Sag. So Sagittarians are going through unpredictable day-to-day things, and they could have a health issue. Health issues, work issues. They don't want to be tied down. They will not want to have a routine schedule. They could actually leave a job and go start their own business as Sagittarians. Sagittarians hate to be boxed in anyway. They like freedom.
Yeah.
So, but they, 6th house is health and work. So they could have unpredictable stuff going on with their health and their work.
And what's the last one?
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Capricorns have got Uranus in their 5th house, which means, see, 5th house is children, it's romance, it's creativity, it's their own business. Uranus is kind of a wrecking ball there. So I know it can
I'm
be a
sorry,
little bit
y'all.
of a, yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
not necessarily like, I mean, there's going to be challenges with children, and the kids are going to show up Uranian, meaning, what the heck? Whether their kids are going to move away or have opposition or things like this, there's going to be some stuff going on with kids. And romance. Romance is going to be unpredictable. So see, wherever Uranus is, you can't really predict or can't really count on what you used to count on there with the kids. So one could be more obnoxious or loud or more verbal than the next, So there could be a lot of stuff going
Do
on
not
with
get
your
pregnant
children.
For the
It
next
could
8
be-
years.
Well, it could be pregnancies too, actually, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of true. And then Aquarian is after Capricorn. So Aquarius people it's the 4th house. Now, 4th house can rule one of the parents.
Oh, I have 2 Aquarians.
You got 2 Aquarians, yeah.
Okay.
So Aquarius
Wait,
is...
you gonna rule me? You are not gonna rule me?
No,
Huh?
this is... Actually, no, what this is for them, Uranus, it's the 4th house. 4th house is their home. It's the seat of their soul. It's kind of like where they come from. It's their roots, so to speak.
Oh, wow.
And so there's some rock and roll going on in their house. Their mom, their dad, unpredictable things with either or both parents, and them having an independence from a parent. Like a parent could pass, or a parent could, be incarcerated or something. Okay, so this is a big time for the kids. Yeah. So then we have
Pisces?
Pisces. Thank you. You're good.
That's all I know, y'all. Don't be impressed.
She's actually pretty. She keeps me on. So Pisces people. This is an interesting time for them because it is 3rd house of siblings and communications, computer stuff, and even automobiles. So Pisces people should be careful driving. And that's going on for 8 years, people. If you're agitated behind the wheel, you're drawing in some unwanted attention. So be very careful in a vehicle if you're Pisces. But Pisces people could have unpredictable, things going on with writing or computer stuff. Good things too. It doesn't have to be bad. They could win cards and stuff like that. Pisces people are
The
pretty psychic.
lotto? Should
They
they
could win the lotto. They could. Yeah, they could. They really could.
do the scratchers?
Yeah. And then Aries, that Uranus is going to hit the 2nd house for an Aries. So That's finances. That's belief system. That's me. I'm an Aries. So,
Oh.
yeah, Uranus in that second house. It's like things are changing in how I will earn money coming up the next 8 years.
Pole
I could-
dancing may not
Well,
happen.
I might have to consult pole dancers. I don't know. So,
Camille's teaching classes on Saturday night, y'all.
yeah, that's right. And I'm going to work around. So,
I got it right here.
yeah. So there's a lot of amazing changing things happen right now. You know,
Yeah.
Aries people also have some benefit with other people because they're blessed by their partnerships right now. But they will go through, I know, I got a good partner right here. So they will go through some radical financial stuff though. And it could be like they make money in selling a book or something and then they don't
Yeah.
make money for a while, or it's erratic
So all of these are lasting for all of these things you're talking about for
8
8 years.
year cycles.
I'm ready for an 8-year change.
Well, no shit, right? I mean, there's been a rut. I mean, people that have been stuck in these ruts.
Yeah.
Here, the people that are really hit hardest are the cuspers. The beginning of your sign, the end of your sign. So if you're kind of in the middle, you'll feel it eventually, but it's hitting the cuspers right
How do you know
now.
if you're a cusper?
Well, you got to look at, is that when the like beginning of your sign starts? So your birthday is the 12th, right?
Yep.
So you're not necessarily the first of Taurus, but you're
Oh, I see. Okay,
yeah,
so
you're
when
the first,
when
the first week
sign
of Taurus,
starts. Yeah,
the
yeah.
last week of Taurus, yeah, because it's about a month. So if you're on the first or the last end of it, that's when things are hitting pretty hard right now.
Oh, but my pretty hard's coming up.
You're pretty hard. It's gonna, I don't know if it's going to be hard. There's change, but it is going to force this power out of you. Taurus people really do have a lot of changing to go on now, and Taurus people they're structured. They're a fixed sign. They like things the same. They don't like change, especially put upon them.
Yeah.
But they are going to have a lot of vote in the matter on some things, and it will eventually be a really good thing this happens.
Ooh, I'll buy that.
It's
I
good.
like that.
It's good.
Okay, we are 36 minutes
Okay,
into this.
we
We
should
have
roll.
covered. Listen, my hair's a mess. We have covered Miss
fine.
USA.
Yeah.
We've covered the Royals.
Yes, you talked for a long time. I talked for a long time. We're even.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
No, I
I'm
do.
totally kidding.
I'm not, because we'll finish something up and I'll be like, I'm sorry. I just had
She
diarrhea.
interrupted me.
I
She
did.
talks over me,
I know.
and I don't give a shit. They don't.
I know, I
they
do.
just wait for me to go.
Camille just gets her voodoo doll and she goes, Gretchen, in the mouth. And I go,
It's not true at all.
and I text her, I can't talk. And she goes, I know.
So pissed me off, girl.
You do not mess
Oh my
with the
God.
lioness over here.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my
life-
gosh.
Isn't that funny?
I'm going to call you
Well,
Nala.
Right? Oh, that's kind of cute. I'll do that now. You can call me a lot of things, but anyway. Okay, well, I think we're wrapping.
We are.
Closing off. Okay,
We'll be back. I'm so
We're
sorry,
going to
but
get some,
you are not done with us. We'll be back.
margaritas.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Come on, bitch.
Here comes the finger.
I didn't
Ready?
mean you. I mean the button, honey.